Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been about 2 weeks since I last uploaded a video. I was planning on uploading videos consistently, but I recently started working for a fashion company, specifically as a contributing writer. It's been maybe a week since I started and I'm enjoying it so much. That has pretty much taken up a lot of my time and I haven't really had the chance to film, edit, and upload some stuff. So I'm gonna, I guess, try to go with the flow here and film when I can because I love my job, and as stressful as it may be at times, I wouldn't really change it for anything else. I'm excited. It's so weird to actually say I have a job. I was talking to my best friend about how I wanted to do a glass skin makeup tutorial just because a lot of people mistake me to be Korean. In my 50 facts about me video, which I will probably have a link below, I mentioned that people mistake me to be Korean even though I'm not Korean whatsoever. Today I guess I'm going to be showing you how I achieve glass skin. I have clear skin for the most part. The only time acne appears on my face is when I'm on my period or lack sleep. Like, I have a pimple here but it's not really bothering me, you can't really see it. I figured I would just do this so you guys can see how I achieve this kind of makeup look. I'm just putting this out there again. I've put it out there before, but I don't wear makeup on a daily basis. I like it when my skin is able to breathe. I'd rather people recognize me without makeup than with it on my face. Koreans are really known for a very natural makeup look. I know there are a handful of them who wear foundation and do other steps as well. Prepping your skin is always important because you want the products that will be put on your face to stay and, I guess, adhere to your natural skin. I'm just gonna get right in, sorry for rambling. The product I would typically use prior to applying makeup is the Embryolisse Latte Creme Concentrate, which is a priming moisturizer, but I've already done my skincare routine. I've mixed in a Roche Posay sunscreen. I just transferred it into this Clinique bottle with this Jeju Aloe extract from the face shop. Okay, it is a pretty good product, but I honestly prefer the INNISFREE one because this one is scented and it kind of bothers me, but you won't really notice the scent throughout the day. It does fade after a while. I'm going to go straight in with concealer. Actually, I was unsure as to whether I would be applying this just because I'm home. I don't have plans today. I'm just going to step out for mass for an hour. I guess for the sake of the video, might as well put it on. This is the Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade Light Clear. I've mentioned that Glossier came out with more shades and this would probably fall under G11 or G12. I'm honestly unsure because I don't live in a city that has Glossier stores, so I cannot tell you which shade this would match perfectly. Yeah, I really think I need concealer. My eye bags look horrid. You can't really see it, but I mean the discoloration is there. I will be applying it using my fingers just because this concealer is very malleable in texture, it is blendable, and you don't really need a lot. You can mix this in with a face oil if you want a sheer layer all over your face. I don't really need it. Everywhere just under my eyes. And yeah, it's definitely thicker than I remember. But I'm going to blend it out using a sponge because I don't like blending my concealers with brushes, so I'm just gonna wet this sponge and then get back to you. Okay, so I have dampened my Real Techniques sponge and removed the excess water using my shirt just because I don't have a towel with me right now, but I'll be blending it in with the flatter side just because I like the way it looks afterwards. Just keep in mind that this concealer is very natural. Definitely one of those concealers that doesn't provide great coverage because you can see it does cover the under eye circles pretty well, but it does tend to rub off. At least if you are the type of person who likes to touch your under eyes, which I would not recommend at all, because you will tug on the skin, which will cause premature wrinkles to form, and you don't want that. So that is pretty blended. As you can see, I look the same. I don't really wear makeup, so I honestly don't bother most of the time. Now the next product I will be using is this Sunnies Face Airblush in the shade Moon. It is a really pretty reddish color that looks beautiful in all skin tones. I've used this in a tutorial or two, and you can just watch them if you haven't yet. But I like to apply this using my finger just because the warmth of your finger helps blend in cream products a lot nicer. And this is really pigmented, so you'll literally just need 1 or 2 taps for your cheek. I'm gonna blend it in with a brush. This is a cream to powder blush, so it applies like a cream and then blends like a powder, which is why I'm just stippling it on once it's on my face. And the key to glass makeup, or like glass skin makeup, is you want everything to, I guess, look like your natural skin. I'm not a pro makeup artist. I've only taken a certificate course in the past, but it was just basics. Everyone's method of application is different, and like it's always a good idea to do your makeup as opposed to having someone else do it for you, just so you become familiar with your features. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just patting like this, and then this is a ColourPop F14 brush, which is also a dual fiber brush. I am obsessed with it. It's so soft and does blend in products really well. Okay, so I just applied a bit on the right and just to match left, because I think I applied too much on the left. I won't be applying blush on my nose just because this is a glass skin makeup tutorial and you don't want too much product on your face. You want everything to look like skin, as if you've just woken up, and all that good stuff. I won't be applying bronzer either, just because that tends to make you look like you've got structure going on your face, and if you've got naturally beautiful cheekbones, then good for you. I don't. At least not anymore. It's unfortunate. Okay, next up is highlighter. I would typically go for the ColourPop light sticks, but I have fallen back in love with my Fenty Beauty Killawatt. This is in the shade Me and Money / Hustler Baby. It is my all-time favorite powder highlighter duo, just because the pigment is amazing. You don't need a lot of product for your face. You just need to tap it in to each side, maybe once or twice, and that will really bring out that glow. Like, I'm not even kidding. And for this kind of makeup look, you really want to use highlighters just to amp up your natural glow. In addition to that, this is a very reflective makeup look. You want to use a lot of creams and gels, oils, anything that will blend into your skin. Don't go for anything too rich and sticky, just because it will take a long time to soak into your face. You want stuff that blends in easily and will make your skin look very reflective. So reflectiveness, that's kind of like a key thing for a glass skin. I was so excited to use this. I haven't used this in ages. I am just going to tap it in to this one and this one twice. So, and as you could see, like, that's a lot of pigment. So I'm going to just sweep it onto my face using this Real Techniques contour brush. I'm really particular about the kind of brushes I use because they're just brushes. You can use them on your face anyway. And then I'm going to do the same with the other side. And I can't really see it lip placement just because of the lighting. But I place it onto like the high points of my cheeks. Already would glow naturally. I think it's the lighting in here, but when I look in certain directions, you can see it. It just sucks that you can't see it here, but yeah, there you go. There's the glow. It's so pretty. Okay. Sometimes I will put on the bridge of my nose, as well as the tip, and then I think, yeah, just blend it in just so everything looks seamless. Yeah, I think that's it. As you can see, if I lift my face up like this, you can see the glow, it's right there. And you only want to put your highlighter in places that the sun would naturally, I guess, make you look glowy. So here, the temples, down your nose, the tip. You can also opt to use this on your décolletage. Totally up to you, but I don't really do that. The last makeup item I will be using is a lip product. Now I'm still unsure as to which one I want to use because these are my favorite colors ever. These are the Sunnies lip dips. This one is the shade Terracotta. It's a beautiful ginger nude, and this one is called So Good, which is described as a brick rose, but it doesn't look like a brick rose on me. This lip product is a hybrid between a lip balm and I think a lipstick or a liquid lipstick. I can't really remember. It's the only kind of product I've been using for the past, I would say, month, and this is great. Unfortunately, you can only buy it in the Philippines, so if you've got relatives here, I would suggest having them buy a couple for you and then sending it to wherever you live. I tried doing an ombre lip before and it didn't work, so I won't be attempting that again. I think I will be going for this shade just because I used this yesterday. Now this product is really pigmented, and I know that everyone doesn't like pigmented lips. Some people like their lips to look a bit sheer, so I'm going to just do one dot on my bottom and then another dot on my top and then just blend it out just because I'm not really into opaque lips. So I'm just apply it like this. I look ridiculous, but I will blend it in. So it looks like this. It's so pretty. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London, but a tad bit darker. Make this lip look Korean-esque. I would recommend using a peachy color or maybe like a rose. You can opt to use a different product, like maybe a water tint. I think that would be a better thing to use for this makeup look. Koreans are into that ombre effect, and the lip dips I find aren't the best for that just because they come on a lot thicker. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I know my glass skin makeup tutorial isn't like most of the ones that are on YouTube. It's just my rendition of it. Everyone's methods of application are different, as I've said, and like I think the key take to all of this is to, I guess, wear makeup as you would like to wear it, not in such a way that society considers it pretty or normal. Like dance, painting, photography, makeup is also a self-expressive art form, and you should do things however you please, not based on what other people think. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Be sure to let me know what kind of content you would like to see because I plan on continuing this long term. Pretty busy with work, just trying to get stuff out, and I'm really happy with my job. I never thought I'd be working for a fashion company, but it's been fun so far, and it's definitely a learning experience. But I will be seeing you guys in a video very soon. Hopefully next week. Okay, bye.